Hello, and in this video I will be showing you how to use Logic Auto and CS2 Source to Hammer for your maps. I like to make A maps, so I'll be showing you the commands I use. So we're going to be using spawn commands, like commands to be run when you spawn, and how to spawn in with weapons, like an AK-47 Deagle and knife, for example. So here we go. First, you want to have spawn in 3 entities. You could just click right here, or just hold Shift E. Which is the shortcut for it. Then you want to go into Translate tool, and the shortcut for that is Shift F1. You just want to bring it up in the sky. I like to do that so it doesn't get in the way. And then what you want to do is hold Shift, and so that way it duplicates, because what you need 3 entities for this. So once you have 3 entities, you want to make your first entity point server command and name it, like right here you see name. Just go to the right of there and just click name it server to align itself. Point client command with the name client, and then your third entity will of course be Logic Auto. This is where all the commands will be run. So at this point you should have 3 entities: point server command with the name server, point client command with the name client, and then Logic Auto. So Logic Auto is what's going to make run all the commands. So what you want to do is just double click on it, go on outputs, click add, with my output named on map spawn, target entities name server. We'll be doing that first. Via this input we want to run commands, and I have a list of commands to run that are useful. I'll put it in the description so you can just easily copy paste them if you already know what you're doing. And we're just going to put this line in first. So this is what I use for all my A maps. We'll get to the weapons part in a bit. And it's MP limit teams 0, MP auto time balance 0. This makes sure that players can join, so your friends are able to join a server in case of any issues. And MP freeze time 5 just makes the game every round to load faster. And so once you have this, you just want to copy it, paste it, and make sure and come to target entities named and have it on server as well. So each time you're doing this, you just want to have it both on server and client. Target entity name server. You just command run commands. And then now we're going to use the second line. This gives you, makes you spawn with infinite money if you would like. You don't have to, but I like to do it for my A maps so people can buy whatever they want. Go to client. And now we're going to get to the weapons. So on map spawn, target entities name server. Via this input, we're just going to run commands. And so we have 3 commands that's going to be run from this line, which is your default. It's going to be AK-47. It doesn't have to be. It could be any weapon like AUG, AUG, whatever. M4. Secondary is like your pistol, like a Deagle, for example, and melee is the knife. And so this will be for T side, and then have it on client as well. And then now we're going to do the CT side. And so the CT side is the same thing. Target entities name server. The only difference is that instead of MPT, it's just MPCT. So as you can tell, the commands are identical except for the name of it. And then you just want to have a copy paste and then put it on client. So that's all you need. For this video, you don't have to, by the way, but for this video, I'm just gonna also add in SVG cheats 1 so I can run the kill command so I can showcase you that it actually works and how it functions. So target entities name server, we're gonna simply run command. Again, you don't need to, but I'm just using for this video. But on my maps, I don't have SV cheats. You don't need SV cheats at all. Shoot, 1, sorry. And make this client. Okay, now we're gonna save it. Now I'm gonna compile it, and since I don't have a graphics card, I'm actually gonna be compiling it on my command prompt, and which takes ages, and you're gonna be able to tell by the time that passes when we get back. So yeah. Alright, now we're back at 2:59. Let's run the map and see if it works. Moment of truth. So I'm just gonna go on map_workshop, plant the bomb. I call it plant the bomb because I'm actually making a map that's like, it's like an A map, but there's like a bomb site in the middle. Oh, I just thought it'd be a fun idea. And so here we go. And as you can see, it has worked to even spawn in with your skins and even your knife. So here's the AK as for the primary weapon, the deagle, and the knife. You drop them. They're all fully functional. And the best part is that let's say you do this and I run the kill command. What? Hold on. I get, for some reason SV cheats has been bugged. I can't run the kill command, but I'll show you in another map how it actually works. But the best part is that even if you die, you will respawn with your weapons. But if you don't die, let's say you kill your friend and pick up your weapon, like up for example, you will keep your weapon when you spawn in next round. So it won't like reset your inventory all the time. So if you kill your friend and get their off, for example, and when the next round starts, you will keep your weapon. You won't spawn with an AK. But if you die, you will respawn with an AK and a deagle and knife. So that's a really good part of the primary, secondary, and melee weapons. And I'll show you on the CT side too to prove that one works. So here we go. Should work. And here you go on CT side.
What on?
We got our AK, our deagle, and our knife.
Come on, jump!
And the reason why the skin isn't loaded on CT is because CTs don't have AK skins. It won't load them for that, but at least it loads the deagle, which CTs do have. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If there's any like you guys have questions about any source issue or want me to teach you anything like buy zones, or if you want me to showcase how I made my maps, like please check out my workshop. I'll put a link to that in the description, but check out my A maps if you're curious about how I made anything, buy zones, commands, spawns, and you want to like know how I made it. Let me know. I'm mostly proud of this map. This map's my favorite. I'll actually show you in a moment. But this is the map I'm most proud of because it's the really clean version. If you're curious about what materials I used, lighting, colors, all that, let me know. And yeah, that's it for this video. I hope this video came helpful. And yeah, peace. Alright, so I'll be showing the aim2v2 green map that I'm proud of. And it's basically the same thing I did in this video. And the good thing is that I'll be able to use SV cheats to prove it to you what I meant. It's just in the hammer, you're just not allowed to. So as you can see, you spawn with your AK, deagle, and knife. So let's say you don't have your weapons. Let's say you don't have your weapons and you die. The good news is that you will respawn with your weapons. Even if you did have your weapons, you'll still respawn with it. It's just I just dropped the weapon so I could prove it to you. So you'll always respawn, but weapon lock. Let's say you win the round and I don't know, you pick your weapon, your friend's weapon, like an op for example. Even when it goes to the next round, you'll keep this op. You'll keep the op and you'll go for the next round. So it won't like clear your inventory each time. It's only if there's empty space or you died, you will spawn with the AK-47, deagle, and knife, depending on whichever slot is missing. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. Please check out my maps if you're curious about how I made any of them, or you have a question about anything, and I'll try my best to answer to them as soon as possible. So yeah, thank you and peace.